Yeah, I know, I'm sexy. So hey guys, welcome to another video, and in this one we're going to be talking about Tyler being drunk. No, but in seriousness, we're going to be talking about the combat for Assassin's Creed Empire, which is the alleged upcoming game coming in 2017 for Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, before I get into the video itself, I want to say that my friend James made a video on many things about Assassin's Creed Empire very recently, one of them being the combat, which is actually the inspiration for this video. So if you could go and check that out, that would be really cool. But in this video, I'm going to be talking exclusively about the combat, because I feel as if combat has always been a major thing in Assassin's Creed games. Now, because since the stealth wasn't actually properly working in previous Assassin's Creed games, though it did work better than Unity's, and it did work, but it didn't have any like wall cover, crouching and whatnot, nothing like that like some stealth games do have, and it never really felt like a stealth game, so many of us resorted to violence on the many occasions that we could, or running, but violence was one of the two options that we had, and the combat was always pretty simple: block, parry, counter, don't know what I said, parry, block, dodge, counter, attack, and regular attack. So those four things. And what then with Unity, they removed all of that and they decided to go with a new engine, which is just block, parry, dodge, attack, which, you know, it's four things, but they removed the thing that made the combat less challenging and made you feel more badass as an assassin, which they sort of put back in Syndicate, but not necessarily the same way that they did it before. Now, I don't want to see what we've seen in previous games, but I do want to see something similar to how it worked. Maybe not as easy as Assassin's Creed 4's or Assassin's Creed 3's or any of the previous Assassin's Creed games, besides from Unity, which was broken because I found that the controls on that were a bit somewhat non-responsive and the combat itself was not great at all. But I want to see something that's similar, that keeps the element of Assassin's Creed combat, but doesn't, you know, go too far into it. Like, it doesn't copy too many things. I mean, counter-attacks should only be possible on weak enemies, something that they did use in Syndicate, and I like that quite a lot. However, I mean, half health, that would be really cool. Instead of the full way, sort of make combat go a lot quicker, a lot smoother, make you feel like a more badass assassin, and also make you feel like you've actually overcome a challenge at the same time by implementing different enemies like they did in Assassin's Creed 3 and 4, where some enemies were easier to take down than others, and some enemies took certain ways to take down. For example, the Jaegers in Assassin's Creed 3 took a lot more to take down than, say, a regular, and the brutes didn't respond to counter kills and they would beat the crap out of you. So stuff like that basically needs to be in there, but I don't want to see them scrap everything that they've made so far besides from Unity's combat engine, which they've scrapped, and sort of just start off from scratch again. I don't want to see them completely do that, though they did say that they're going for more of a Witcher feel, and I can understand why they might do that. The Witcher combat, from what I've seen, is pretty interesting. However, I don't feel as if it would complement an Assassin's Creed game very well, though from what people are telling me, the Witcher combat is pretty easy to use. However, I want a bit of a challenge, and I want them to keep the lock on, because that shows the focus of the assassin in the Animus and makes sense for that reason, because the assassin will be focusing on the combat, which is, you know, what you're doing. So other than that, I don't really know where I'm going with this, but I want to say that I don't feel as if a Witcher combat style really does give us the interesting moves that, say, we would want from an Assassin's Creed game. Say, for example, we want to be able to sort of be more focused on our target and not be randomly swiping everything. So I don't want to see necessarily a Witcher kind of feel. I want to see it sort of go in that direction a little bit, be a bit more open in combat, but I don't want to see it fully submerge in that and not have its own, say, block, counter, dodge, and destroy your enemy and make you feel good about it. So challenge you, but make you feel like a badass sort of thing. That's the sort of feel that I think I'm going for. But however, this is all my opinion. Comment what you want down below, really, because I know some of you might want different to me. Some of you like The Witcher, whatever. I'm not saying that I don't, as I'm saying some of you might like The Witcher combat, sorry. So, you know, comment what you think down below. thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, and James' video before he sues me. And I'll see you all in the next one with another video. So yeah. Well, at least they know that I'm not keen on stealth. Noses!